Welcome to the FIDE responsive diet and the introduction to the 5-point nutrition systems. Who are we? I'm Daniel Renton, the founder of the Momentum NRG Weight Loss Accelerator Program. Meet the rest of the team: Jennifer Renton, Company Director; Lewis Renton, Marketing Director. We're a family-run business. How are we different from everyone else? Our area of expertise is helping people who have no control over their weight management lose 20 to 50 pounds in 12 weeks, increase their drive, their focus, their confidence, their energy, their productivity, without having to count calories, points, macros, or eat boring rabbit food, more by educating them and empowering them to make their own choices, therefore improving adherence. How is this different from everything else you've seen? Most people we speak to have tried everything, well, almost everything. Ketone, starving, 5-2, Weight Watchers, shake diet, Slimming World, macros, calorie counting, boot camps, extreme exercise, working with a PT who keeps telling you to eat more protein, lol, you're paying for the workout. The list goes on. We will align you with a personalized nutrition approach that genuinely provides you with an education so that you never have to diet again. Our clients have day in, day out access and accountability with our coaching team, something that you're likely to never have had before unless you've done the program. Why should you hang around? I'm going to walk you through how you're going to get started on the 3-day responsive diet. Discover how our clients lose an average of 7 to 10 pounds per month. In this free training, you're going to discover how you can do the same. How do you know this is real? Meet our client, Debbie Blackwood. She was on a similar webinar in 2020. Before she enrolled on this program, she was stuck in a rut for 5 years, trying every single diet she could think of. She finally ditched the yo-yo dieting, lost 55 pounds, and has now maintained this for the last 24 months. In fact, she recently just completed half a marathon. Well done, Debbie. So who this is not for: if you're not coachable, you hate doing things differently, you think you know better, you aren't ready to fix things, you want another quick fix, you don't want to put the work in, you need your partner's permission to do this. This is something you've got to want to do. Draw a line in the sand, move forward, leave your excuses at the door. So what is responsive dieting and what is the Momentum NRG 5-point nutrition systems? It's a proven method for weight loss. Get help, get support, get advice, get guidance. So my goal for this lesson is to get you started on your 3-day responsive diet challenge. It's also to show you that the only way for you to drop 10 to 15 pounds sustainably is through the 5-point nutrition systems. Why are we qualified? Just check out our Training Success. We've got a weekly live every week to talk about another success. I've got them lined up. There's hundreds of them. Background story: year 2000, 21 years ago, was the birth of the Momentum NRG. In fact, it's coming up for 22 years. Lewis will be 22 coming up for. So there we go, the Momentum NRG fitness family. Daniel, Managing Director; Jennifer, Company Director; Lewis, Marketing Director. After 21 years plus experience, I've discovered the hard way. I spent thousands on research, developing, traveling the world to become the best in the UK. And in fact, we've recently launched our business in America and we're beginning to crush it over there too. Finally, I figured something out. At the start of my career, I knew something had to change. I then started to teach and educate my clients how to gain control of their own nutrition, empowering them to make their own decisions, and in doing so, improving adherence, consistency, and levels of results that they could achieve. And if you've been struggling, this is probably the main reason why. You keep doing things the hard way: the crappy diets, the baby food diet, the apples. None of these are sustainable. And I'm going to be harsh. You keep going back and you keep doing these things that have failed you 10, 20, 30 for 30 years. That's insanity. If you keep doing what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. You can't rely on the same way of thinking that got you to where you are to get you to where you want to be. So if you don't change the way in which you think, you might never get to where you want to be. So there's a mindset psychology shift that you have to make. If you keep doing them and expecting to get different results, then you're mad. It's not your fault. The diet industry is set up so that you fail. They want you to fail so you keep coming back time and time again. That's what that diet industry does. So that they keep coming back. You keep spending the money. If you've done Weight Watchers or Slimming World more than 4 times, it doesn't work. Now, I hear people say to me, but Dan, it worked before. Well, if it worked before, then why are you coming to me and speaking to me? Because clearly it didn't work. It wasn't sustainable. If it was sustainable, you'd still be doing it and you would still be getting success. You know, so it's time to change direction. It's the old stuff's not working for the long term anymore. You need a new way of doing it. And I'm going to show you the science of how it works and how to get started live in just 2 minutes. Okay, here's some more successes. Kerry, £30. Liz, £70. Liz started the program in 2013. She lost the weight. She's managed to sustain it ever since. Sarah, skinny fat, struggling to lose that final £10. Watch our testimonial video. It's in there. All these guys' testimonials are in there. Debbie, of course, I've mentioned her already. Arlene, celebrity, radio presenter and TV landlord. Thought I'd drop that in there. A new way, a better way. What is responsive dieting? Responsive dieting will help you achieve the weight and fat loss that improves your health and makes you feel more comfortable in your clothes. It's not a diet per se, but a way of life. If you don't know about it, I can help you. So the 5-point nutrition systems, when you get clarity on how to track your eating using the 5-point nutrition systems, you can expect to lose 7 to 10 pounds per month. Now, the reason that I call it the 5-point nutrition systems is because it allows you to eat little and often so that you balance your body's biochemistry, eliminate the cravings, and control the portions to fuel your body to release the fat. Does that make sense? We're balancing your blood sugar levels. In this presentation here, the glycemic effect of foods. I'll be guiding you on this when you're submitting your dietary on a daily basis on the 3-day responsive challenge. You can see from here, we're going to be eating little and often. So we're going to regulate the blood sugar levels. Nice and steady. If you want to send me pictures of your food, then that's great as well. I can look at your portions and we can have a discussion about that as well. But you're wanting to have slow releasing energy. Check out our 5-point nutrition system training for that. If you want me to send that across, drop me a note and I'll give you that training too. The 5-point nutrition system. So most programs out there are pretty effective, but the problem is what most of these people recommend these days is counting calories, macros, points, sins, keto and fasting. The problem with this approach is it's tedious and it's so complicated to stick with the plan. You lose the weight, you just can't seem to sustain it for the long term. So you do the Slimming World, you do the Weight Watchers, but what happens when you're off it? What happens when you go on holiday? You go back to your old behaviors and you've not had a behavioral adjustment or an attitude change. This is the thing, that's what's holding you back, is that behavioral change. You're doing the same things and expecting to get the same results. You just can't sustain it for the long term. That's where you're going wrong. It's not your fault the diet industry is designed to fail. So what we do over here is take more of a simple back to basics approach, because that's what we found work best for our clients over 20 years plus experience. Some of the simple things work the best. So our goal is not to count calories, macros, points, sins, starve you, but it's to track what and when you eat. Our clients don't follow any kind of diet plan. In fact, we don't even give them a diet plan. All our clients get to pick and choose what they want to eat and what they don't want to eat. That even means getting to eat all the things that you want and be the weight that you want. We do this using our good old-fashioned notepad and pen. So you have to submit your food to me every day for inspection. I respond daily to your nutrition to ensure you're on track, highlight your mistakes, make adjustments and point you in the right direction. We're going to fix your problems once and for all, meaning that you get day in, day out access and accountability likely that you've never had before, unless you've worked with myself. So how to implement this? Print off 3 copies of our responsive diet worksheet. It should be in your message inbox. 1 for each day. Start by logging down your nutrition in your Truth Diary using the 5-point nutrition systems. You can use the template that I provided, or you can use something simple as a notepad and pen. Submit your diaries for review directly to my messenger, and I'll respond after the few days, giving you some feedback and advice on what you need to do to make improvements on that diet. Send them directly to my personal messenger inbox. So my goal for today was, we've shown you an insight to the 5-point nutrition systems and an introduction to the 3-day responsive diet. If you implement it, you'll see those results within 3 days. But most people never act on good information. If you just decide to watch this and never act upon it, then you'll never be successful. So get the plans in, get the diet sheets in to meet every day. Do it daily to keep the consistency going. And even worse, you might end up living a life of regret as well. So get the momentum going and go for it. If you want to reach out, you can reach out to me as well. So you can decide to keep doing the yo-yo diets, blaming your age, your hormones, your menopause, but I guarantee you, you'll remain the same and unhappy. Do it yourself for a few days like the rest of the yo-yo diets, have no clarity that you're making the right nutritional choice and portion control, and that'll help you for the 3 days. So you can send that across to me, send me pictures of your food, and I'll guide you on that as well. Or you can make a decision to personally connect with me and my team, and we'll provide you with a roadmap to success. So I'd love to say it's a quick fix, but from experience, I know that that wouldn't be the truth, and we're in the age of transparency. So let's set up a complimentary weight loss audit call over the phone. And finding the gaps in your nutrition and training and mindset are a good thing. You know, it means that we can focus on a couple of quick wins to get you on the right track without overwhelming you. Direct message via Facebook Messenger. I'd be happy to talk to you before the 3 days or after the 3 days. Not a problem. It's a quick chat. Could you be a bit of clarity? Listen, there's no pressure. It's a case of coming on a call. Let's see if I can get a bit of clarity. If you need some help and you want some support, then great. If not, then at least you've got some value and clarity. I'm here to help. So let's get the momentum going and go for it. I hope this helps you get started on your journey. Let's get the momentum going and go for it and have an awesome 3 days. Let's crush it.